Okay, so my microphone was off. Classic. We're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm recording my entire desktop, and hopefully that is running correctly. So one of the things I need to do as part of the server administration for the Unite SMP is create a public server for all our members. And I've kind of been thinking about what I want to have on the server, who it's accessible to, and all the features that are required as such. And I guess it's just a matter of making the server, and I thought, you know, heck, why don't I just stream the process of making it? It's been about maybe 6 months or so since I did my last server. That was a prison server, and I have a series of myself working on that. So that's my prison server, and that was on 1.15, which is now this server here, which is outdated, and I cannot do anything with it, and all the plugins are broken, and I just wasn't really feeling motivated to continue that project, even though the views on it were really good. So we have our Unite SMP server, we have our testing server, and then we're going to have a public server for members of the community Discord, which is this one here. So yeah, if you guys want to join the community Discord, there is a link in the description of this stream. And yeah, basically the gist of it was we were going to have it as a Patreon only server access, but it's my project, so I'm just going to kind of do it as I wish. And instead of kind of making it exclusive in that regard, because I don't really want people paying money just so that they can play on the server, obviously I want everybody to be included. And you know, I want, you know, if I'm streaming and stuff, I want people to be able to join me, and they don't literally have to be a Patreon or anything, they can just be anybody. So the plan is, I think, to make the server accessible to everybody, but if you are a Patreon member, then you'll get an extra rank, which will give you more features, and those features will be, and I'll make a notepad actually. Is there what's a good note app? Alright, let's just use Notepad++, I guess. So this is for coding and stuff, or I use it a lot for my configuration files, and that's what we'll be using, but I'll just use it as a basic notepad. So it's going to be the Unite SMP public server access for everyone. So there's going to be 2 separate ranks. There'll be the everyone rank, aka the guest, and there'll be the members, or there'll be the patrons, which are members. So everybody will be able to access the server, and they'll get the features /warp and /spawn, so that they can teleport to interesting places. And then patrons will be able to do like teleporting commands, home commands, spawn commands, protection stone /anti-grief. And then there'll be a member, there'll be a rank, you know, helper, which will be community members. That won't be us. And then there'll be admin, which will be, you know, admin will be something like me, and that'll get, you know, that person, which will be myself and other members on the server. That'll give us, you know, kind of rank assigning, TBO, moderation /fly, just a bunch of all the basic things. But that is all got to do with ranks and stuff. So that's permissions. That's pretty easy. And since we're only having, you know, basically 2, 3, 4 ranks, it's going to be really simple. But anyway, this is the Bisect hosting page, and I'm just going to publicize the stream because we are live right now, obviously. So let me just refresh the page. We'll see if anybody wants to come in. And so I'll share the chat, and then I'll see if anybody wants to join. Let me close that. Let me know if anybody is in the chat, and then we can kind of get started, and I will talk through again what the plan is for the server. Okay. So I'm just gonna make a server on stream if anybody wants to join. Might flop, or we might just go back to playing server. Lol. Oop, that's not the so what was the, let me get a link. Oop, didn't want to join that. Oopsies. Let's see if we can get some music. No copyright music. What do we got? We got a concurrent viewer in the chat. What's going on? Is there somebody there? Somebody coming to hang out with us? Or is that just me? Can't wait for the stream to start. It's the Minecraft gaming channel. What's going on, man? I'm just chilling here. Ooh. We're gonna be doing some server development stuff, which I think, you know, could potentially be interesting. And I'm just gonna share my entire screen, so hopefully nothing embarrassing pops up, which I don't think it should, but it's still gonna be an interesting new idea. But yeah, I've just bought a new server, and yeah, we're gonna try set up a new server for, you know, people like you to play on. So that's basically the plan. Nice. So I might as well just get started, really. It's just gonna be like a long process. If you do look at my YouTube channel, I did do a series like this maybe 6 months ago, but that was like, well, not even 6 months ago, that was like 2 to 3 months ago, and that was a lot more polished and edited. This is going to be a lot more raw, and I'm not like a developer or anything like that. I've just done lots of Minecraft servers in the past. The IP, don't worry about the IP, because there's not even anything on the server yet, but hopefully I should be able to get this whole thing done within like a day or two, and then there'll have to be like a little bit of building. And then, yeah, the server, I'll be able to release it to the public, release it to you guys so that you can play on it. And yeah, I'll just talk you through what the ideas are. So I'll just share my screen now, and it'll be a bit weird. So I've kind of written down a list here on my notepad for the ranks. So what we're going to have here is everyone. So if you were to join the server, you'd be put in this guest rank. And then if you are a Patreon member, you'll be put in the member group. So everybody can join the server, everybody can play, but only Patreons will be able to actually protect their land and have anti-grief. And also they'll be able to use extra commands like /home, /teleport, /kit, just a bunch of like the really default essential stuff. And then everybody else can play as well, but they just won't have the protection and stuff. And then there'll also be like a helper rank, which will be accessible and for like just regular players like yourself, for example, if you want to help moderate the server. And then there'll be an admin rank, which will be like for me and the other members of the actual server. So that'll be like for rank assigning, teleporting, moderation stuff, and fly. That's like the really basic things, but we basically just have to set up the infrastructure for the server first. So this is the, let me know if you have like any experience doing this, so I don't really have to explain the basics to you. But yeah, basically this is the panel for the server. So this is the IP here. You can probably join if you want, but there won't be anything on it. So anyway, I'm gonna copy the IP, and you can see here there's actually 4 people playing on the main server, which is exciting. So I'm gonna reuse this as a server, and let me just take a look at what's happening. The server apparently is online. It's just taking a while to ping. Okay, there we go. So here's the server. It's just gonna be a blank world. Cool. So this is just a blank, plain vanilla server. I wonder if I have... Cool. So we are running the, what's it called? So it's running Spigot, but we're actually running Paper MC. So it used to be Bucket, then it became Spigot, now it's Paper MC. So it's plain vanilla Minecraft for the most part, but there are plugins as well that we can add, and that's what we're going to do first. We're going to add plugins. I don't even know if I'm opt. Cool, I am opt. So the way we add plugins is we can import them into our file manager here. And this is an external thing you have to log into, obviously. And this is what the server looks like basically. And you can also access this through the budget panel as well. You can go into like your file manager here, and then you can access everything on the server. So this is basically the exact same thing here as that I have right here on this window. This window here is just a lot more easier to use, and that's why I use it. So we have plugins, we have the worlds, so the normal world, the nether, the end, and then just a bunch of like server properties that are really basic. So this is the plugin folder. We need to add some of like the core essential plugins, and I have to try and remember what a lot of them are. So it's going to be things like essentials. Wait, let me write a list down. We're gonna have to do like essentials. Can't even remember. Let's just get started. Spigot essentials, and that's not even cool. Open that up. Spigot multiverse. We'll have to use that one because we will use the server as well for events and things. So Spigot multiverse, Spigot essentials, Spigot, I think it's called luck perms. This was the new one I was using for my permissions. I don't think we need Vault because we're not going to be running any sort of economy. The things we also need, so we got perms, essentials. I'm trying to like make this as simple as possible, but I can't even think. There'll be like Core Protect. That's a good anti-grief plugin that I used to use back in the day. Just have to make sure that they're still in use and not outdated. So multiverse, what happened to my essentials? Did I not open that? Cool. And then there's another one. We'll just have to do like world edit. World guard, which is for protective regions. And then the big one is like protection stones. And protection stones is a very outdated plugin, but I've always been a really big fan of it. So working through all these different plugins is going to be like really tricky. But basically we're just going to want to download all these files over here. So we got multiverse. Just going to make sure that there's no kind of requirements that I'm not thinking about. Like there's probably like a whole bunch of things that I'm not thinking about, but I don't even know. So cool. Luck perms will download as well. Let's got to make sure to read that if there's any requirements or anything. Core Protect is running on 1.16, and it's good for anti-grief. You can like roll back things. If somebody was to grief your land, you can roll back it. Essentials. This is looking pretty clean. Essentials is usually broken up into like 5 to 6 different plugins, and it's always like a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, so it's going to be a zip file. We also have World Edit, which is just like the best plugin of all time, one of the greatest. World Edit, Essentials, every single server uses it basically. Got World Guard, which we'll be using to protect, like say, the spawn area, and it'll also work in collaboration with protection stones and anti-grief and all that stuff. And then this is the protection, this is what we have, what I'm thinking about using for the protection stones. However, it's very outdated. It's on 1.11, so I'm not sure if it's still in use. So we'll just do like spigot protection stones. There's something else it was called, or something that started with P that I can't remember. Precious stones. Let me check this one. This one also here is outdated as well. So that's on 1.12. So I'll just leave this open. Another place you can find really good plugins is through the budget portal itself. So you can go into the plugin list here, and I can just search protection. And hopefully that gives us some things. I'm a sucker for this protection plugin because this was like the first plugin I ever really used. When I first started playing Minecraft Survival, this was basically the system. So this is the way I do it. Like a lot of other servers, they'll use like signs. You like place a sign on a chest and it protects the chest, but it doesn't really protect the land. Or there's like there's one with like a golden shovel. You can like use the shovel to protect the land. But this one is way more simple. You basically you assign a block, and it was typically like a lapis ore. You assign a lapis ore, you place it on the ground, and whoosh, it protects a certain area. And then you can build within the area, you can kind of grant people access to the area, and it's just like the best plugin of all time, really. So I'm going to install this one, which is so heavily outdated, and just see like what it does. And so the way we install all these plugins is we come to our FileZilla here, and this is the plugins folder. And then we want to come to our downloads. Cool. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plugins there that we can add. And then we'll also want to unzip this one here as well. If I just click unzip like that. There we go. Got a whole bunch of Essentials plugins as well, which is basically like the only ones that are really important are Essentials X and the Spawn. Chat's good as well for formatting, but it's alright. So wait for that. Cool, so all files have been transferred successfully. So what we can do now is go back. Oops, what did I just do? We can go back on the server and click /restart. And then you can see here that the server should be rebooting. So server will start shortly, so that it's rebooting. There's also a console manager, which normally just spams you with a whole bunch of errors, really. So yeah, here we go. The server is rebooting, as we can see. Preparing to spawn, blah blah blah. It's probably installing all the new plugins. It shouldn't take too long. It's only 7 plugins on it, so it should take like a minute maximum. And I've got like the most default server plan as well. Costs me like $3 a month, which means it's only got like a maximum RAM of like 1 gig as well. So it won't really be able to handle itself, but I'm just kind of using like the smallest plan to set up the server, and then once I've done that, I'll increase it. You know, if we get more patrons and stuff, we'll increase it more as well. But for now, it's all out of my pocket, so I'm not gonna spend the big bucks on it yet. So just still waiting for this. It's taking a while. Must be because it's the first time we're installing plugins. Preparing spawn area. Preparing spawn area. I'm not sure. Oh, it's doing the nether. Then it's doing the end. Whole bunch of yada yada yada. I see we got 3 concurrent viewers. Anybody else watching the stream at the moment? Feel free to say hi. Cool, so startup is done, it looks like. So let's come back here and see if we can log on. Mango King, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Can always count on you to join. So if we run that command, we can see now that we've got Core Protect, Essentials, Luck Perms, Multiverse Core, World Guard, World Edit. So Protection Stones hasn't been installed, I don't think. Yep, Protection Stones isn't working. Sometimes it's working, but it's invisible, which is weird. So let me just double check to see which plugins I did install, because I've already forgotten. So Protection Stones, World Guard, Essentials, Core, Multiverse. Cool, so I think, yeah, we've got everything here. Oops. Some of the other things we're going to do is... what should I do? What should I start with, guys? Let me know what I should start with. Should I start with, like, setting up permissions? I kind of remember what the commands are for the permissions. It's been a while since so I use these like track systems for the prison server, because I had to do like the prison track and then the staff track and then the prestige track, and I ran like a whole bunch of ranks through there. But all these ranks should be individual. I might just make one track. So we'll just do create track all, and then I'll do LP create group, right? And this will be guest, member, helper, and admin. So this should be all the ranks. And then what I can do is assign, so I go LP track all, insert guest at 1, I think. And then we do say member 2. And then we do helper 3. And then we go admin 4. So we go LP group, no, LP track all info. So there's a path, so the ranks go from guest to member to helper to admin. So that is a pretty simple way of just running everything for me. So everything's kind of fitting into one track. Again, it's not really important. I'm just trying to think, like, if, say you were to become a patron member, if it'll either run a command, if you become like a patron, then I'll see that and I'll have to come onto the server and assign you to the rank. And there'll be 2 ways of doing it. I can either just manually put you in the rank, or I can just promote you up the ladder. So there's just 2 ways of running it. But I can see, alright, so I've just typed in chat. This is like the most annoying thing ever, and it takes like, the server is running slow. Is the server running slow, or is it just my frames? Oh, you're joining? Oh, I don't even know. I don't know if there's a whitelist. You don't want to join the server because there's nothing on here. So I'm just going to turn the whitelist on and just block you guys, because if you guys do join, I'm just going to keep on restarting the server like every 3 seconds. So there's no point. And even though like this area here is probably not even going to be the main area, we're going to have to create another world. So there's no point really joining the server. Nazib Reza says, I can join this SMP. Yeah, so when the server is up and running, you'll be able to join this server and play on it. And I'm going to be streaming it quite a lot as well. So, and a lot of the other members on the server are going to be streaming it as well. So it's just going to be like a really good way for us to play with you. You got to go Fair enough, man. Thanks for joining for the little bit that you were here, and I'll catch you another time, maybe tomorrow. So yeah, what I gotta do now is try and remove this bracket thing, and this is a multiverse thing. And I always forget multiverse MV, and this is where I get lost because I don't know. Modify MV, modify set conf. It's like something like that. It's not that though. MV conf. So I can't remember what it is, the command that I'm thinking of, but that's why we can just Google it, can't we? Multiverse remove conf, remove brackets. Oh, remove world brackets chat, something like that. Remove the prefix in the chat. So there's something here. How do we get rid of the thing in thing? So show prefix. So it's something like this. Or maybe it is MV. This is like memory for something I did such a long time ago. Prefix chat false. There we go. So there we go. The brackets are now gone. Another annoying thing is that my name is red, and that's because I'm opt. And the only way you can get rid of that is going into this file over here. So we need to go into the essentials jar and change that as well. So now we can come into our plugins, and none of this is updated, which is a bit weird. So let me try and relog onto the server and see if we can. So you can see here, none of my plugins have updated into the new folders, which doesn't make any sense to me. That is a very strange thing that's happening right now. But if we come into the file manager, let's take a look on this server over here and see if we're getting the same weird issue. Because all the plugins have installed. And see here we've got a whole bunch of folders, but they're not showing on the other chat, which doesn't make any sense. They should be folders here. So obviously this is not updating, which is always annoying, obviously. But so I'll just use this for now. I really hate using this system. But we come into our essentials and we just want to download the config. Download. Interesting. I wonder if I can just edit the config in here straight up as well. That's a bit... Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to use this command instead. So set none. Use a dot instead. Bunch of default things. Teleport delay. Radius, what's this? / near. Spawn mob limits. This is just a bunch of things that aren't really too important. There's a bunch of home defaults which we can set up. So we can go, there's a default rank. So we're gonna, what are our ranks again? I've forgotten already. LP group. So we got member, helper, guest, defaults. So we'll go guest 0. So guests will get no homes. So I don't even think I need to do that. But members will get 3 homes. And then helper will get 5 homes. And admin will get 10 homes. Again, this doesn't really matter. I think the permissions kind of cuts that whole process out anyway, so I don't really matter. I'm gonna click save and close, and then we're gonna go click S reload. So this will reload the Essentials plugin, which means now my name should no longer be red, it's white. And actually I will open up this thing again because I've just realized. You can see here the chat has these brackets around my name. So I want to remove that, and that is in the chat. So there's an Essentials add-on which is for chat. So Essentials X Chat, it's right here. And you can see that this is the format. And we want to get rid of that. Whoop. And just do, say, a bracket like that, which I think should be good. We'll click save and close on that as well. You can set different formats for different ranks, but we'll go S reload. And now you can see the brackets are gone and we're using just the semicolon to chat. So what we'll do first is create the prefix for our first rank, which is guest. So LP guest, so LP group guest, meta, add prefix, and I was going to do it this color, which is gray, like that, and then that's the name. And I need to set a number as well, which is a bit weird. Cool, so that should be working now, I think. So now if I assign myself to this group, LP user HarryCat, parent set guest. So now I'm in the guest group, but I don't have my prefix on, which is a bit weird. LP group. This is what I basically have to do. I have to just sift through all the commands to try and figure out why it's not working. But I'm just trying to set the prefixes for my name, like literally just like a cosmetic thing. Info. If I look at myself, apparently I am in the guest group, and I should have this prefix, but I don't have a prefix, as you can see. So that doesn't make any sense. I think it might fall back into the essentials thing, which we're just doing. So if essentials is a chat, this will define yada yada yada. Chat formatting can be done in 2 ways. So the format just has the display name and then the message. If you're using group formats, make sure to remove the hashtag to allow the setting to be red. So display name. This is only a display name, so I'm not too sure why this is not working. This is my display name, right? So search up luck perms, prefix not showing. And it's probably going to be something to do with essentials. So essentials has changed display name. So I'm not sure what that is, but we'll try and find it. Change display name is set to true. So we'll set that to false and see if that changes anything. So reload that. And we still haven't updated our thing. So we still don't have the thing. This doesn't make any sense. Let's see if this says anything else. I might have to install Vault. I didn't think I'd have to install Vault, but I'm going to try and install Vault. Vault is a plugin that is primarily used for economy, but we're not even going to be using it in economy, so I don't really think I'm going to need it. But I'll just install it anyway. So we got Spigot Vault. So I'll install Vault, and hopefully this helps it as well. So it is a chat plugin. As you can see here, it does help with chat and API, so maybe it will help. So let's go back to our plugins and install the new thing. So yeah, where were we? Oop. Now that is in, so we can do another /restart. Yep. AA Thurf, how you doing, man? Welcome. Just here trying to kind of sort out a few issues regarding the server. Right now we're trying to set up the chat prefix. Got some nice little jazzy music on. This is my kind of control panel for the server. And I'm just going through an old server which I used to have the same plugins to see if that is going to solve the issue for me. Lots of people on the server at the moment. They're all kind of AFK and getting their pumpkins. So not much for me to do at the moment. There's no server IP at the moment. I've turned the whitelist on so you can't join. That's because it's obviously still in development and we're restarting it like every 5 seconds. So there's no point really being in it. So let me see, is this the one I want? So I'm looking for essentials chat, which I'm not seeing. So we'll just do a /find. So change display name is true. So here we go. This is the essentials chat part. And yeah, we got the same format, display name. So this is running the exact same as what I got at the moment. And then there's also this config.yml. So I'm just want to see what's in here. So that's a different plugin. So I'm still trying to figure out why it's not working. So let me go back to the server that I was just running on. It's probably this one, right? Nope. Gotta try and figure out which server we're working on right now. I suppose I'll just go through all of them. Cool, so I think this is what we're on. And yeah, I've just let me log on the server for a second. Let's see if this issue has solved itself. It's obviously running very, very slowly at the moment, as you can see. And so my chat is not changed at the moment. So if I go LP user harrycat info, okay, let's see what we're saying. We are in the guest group, and we have no prefix apparently, even though the guest LP group guest info. Okay, so guest has this prefix apparently, but then it doesn't. So let's see if we can try and assign, let's try it again. LP group guest parent, oh no, meta, add prefix. So we need to add prefix, add a priority, and then we need to go /7 guest, like that. And there we go, now we have the prefix, and then I don't even understand why that didn't work before. Can I set prefix instead? So yeah, last time I did it like this. So it is still working. I need to set a space between my name and the chat. And I think I can probably do that in the LuckPerms, the LuckPerms configuration. So let's open up our LuckPerms folder and get the config up for that. So like I said, I apologize. It's been a bit of a while since I've done any of this server stuff. But after a while, we'll get into the nitty gritty. We'll get used to it. So this is the LuckPerms folder. And we need to find if there is a chat format thing somewhere. So apparently after the prefix, there's no spacer, there's a middle spacer, which I don't know what that's for. And there's no end spacer. So if I add an end spacer, I wonder if that will change anything. So let me just update it. Cool. And then we go LP reload. Is there a LP reload config command? So there we go. Now there is a guest, and then there's a space, and then there's the name. So if I promote myself, nope, that doesn't work either. LP user Harry promote all. So now I am a member, and we're going to set the member prefix now as well. So LP group member meta set prefix, and we're going to make this one light blue. And we also need to set a priority of 1 as well. Cool, so now we are a member. And then let's promote ourselves again. So now we're in the helper chat. So what we're going to do is go, we'll just change this instead. And I think for helper, we'll probably set a dark blue prefix like that. Oh no, so that's supposed to be helper, not member. Cool, and then the last one is the admin. LP group admin meta set prefix 1, and it'll make that nice and red as you do. And then we need to promote ourselves. Promotes all. So now we're an admin and we have the red tag. So that is all working. We've got our prefixes working. Why don't we just do like the basic permissions that we need to do? So if we go, so we're running essentials, and that's like the main thing. So if we go spigot essentials permissions, we can pull basically all the permissions we're going to need off this website. So that's not it. There was a really nice list of them. Cool, so this is what we need. This is all the permissions we're going to be running. So as we said in the plan, everybody, the guest, will get /spawn and /warp. So let's look for spawn. Well, this doesn't really help. Cool, so this is what we want. This one here. So apparently I can actually copy to clipboard. So what we're going to do is we're going to go LP group guest permission set essentials.spawn. So now if we go LP group guest permission info, we can see that the guest gets access to /spawn, which means if I come here and I set myself LP user HarryCat96 parent set guest. Cool, so I am now a guest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to de-opt myself like that. So I can't do anything anymore, I don't think. Help, I shouldn't be able to run any single command TPA, but I should be able to run /spawn. And /spawn works immediately. Might need to set a delay on that, but good to see that that works. So we're going to go back to our console and op ourselves. And now we're opt again, which is good. So let's set a delay to the essentials thing. So yeah, this isn't the right plugin. So we'll go back, we'll open our essentials config. So I might just be a little bit quiet and listen to the music whilst I'm trying to think. But if you guys are still in the chat, feel free to ask any questions and I'll answer them for you. But this is going to be a bit of a chill session and I'll kind of explain some things as I go along. There we go. Oh, bugger. LP group. So you saw here, I'm not permitted to use grass block. That might be because there is a spawn protection around the spawn, but there is also a permission that we need to add so that we can build. So LP group guest, and that I believe is essentials.build. So we can build now. And if we go to the spawn, which I think is like right here, looks like we can build here as well, which is good. The next thing we're going to do is warps. So this one here, LP group guest, essentials.warp. Then we'll do the same thing so that we can use warp list. And they should be able to do this one as well. So this should grant everybody access to every single warp. So /warp, and there are no warps anyway. If I go, I'm just going to create a warp actually. So I got a warp there. Warp, and there should be /warps as well. Warp lists. Oh no, I can't warp there. Warp test, and then there's a 3-second delay, so that works good. So basically, I think that should be everything for the default, and then there'll be essentials. So LP user Harry promotes all. So now let's get through all the basic member permissions. And what we're going to do for that is TPA. So TPA is so that you can teleport to other players. It's a teleport request. So there's TPA and TPA accept, basically. TPA accepts. So you can send a teleport request to anybody on the server, and you can also accept a teleport request from anybody on the server. There's also a TPA here, which I'm trying to think if players should be able to do. We won't run that, but I'm trying to think whether or not I should give this access to regular servers or regular members as well. We won't do that for now. Okay, so I just tried to do /spawn, which means that we need to kind of group all these things as well, so that member inherits all of guests and helper inherits all of member. So let's do that. So LP group member. This is a parent thing. Parent add guest. I think it's like that. So now member now inherits permissions from guest. And then we'll do the same thing for helper. Parent add member. And we'll do the last thing for admin. Parent add helper. So now if I dealt myself, I should be able to do all the commands that we did for the default. So we can do /spawn, we can do /warp, we can build. Oop. Just opt the wrong person. What other commands were we going to do? /home. So yeah, now I've got 2 homes. I think the limit should be 3. Oh, see, I cannot set more than 3 homes. I can do /delhome3. So that's all running good. And the next thing was going to be the protection stones, but we don't have that working yet. And then there'll be helper, which we won't do now, and then admin, which we don't need to do either. So the essentials should be working now. I need to also make sure that when a player joins the server, that their default rank is guest. Because if I go deep group, there is a default group. So I'm not too sure how do we set the default group? So I've just found this plugin called Protection Stones, and it says it's updated for 1.16, and it looks pretty familiar. So got my high hopes up. Curious to see who's playing on the main server, if anybody's... See, they're all AFK. Check out these pumpkin stacks, by the way. Look at that. What a banger. And then look at that. It's a bit insane. That's a phantom. Those stacks are pretty epic. Of course, it's Ash. Just doing a little harvest on my pumpkins. And then we'll go right back to the server stuff. I'm really hoping the Protection Stone plugin works. Then we can do maybe kit. And then, yeah, we'll have to like build a spawn area or something. Or maybe no, maybe, I don't know if we'll have to build a spawn area. I don't think so. Maybe. I'm not gonna build it. Might just get Hyper to build it or somebody. The amount of like full harvests I've done is just insane. Oof, it's taking forever. Oh gosh. This is the fastest I can make the axe go as well, without a beacon. What will you do with the pumpkins afterwards? Yep, basically it. Free pumpkin pie. I'm gonna burn them all, man. I'm gonna burn them all. I have just been thinking about how I'm gonna have to count every single stack, and I am honestly kind of dreading it. Part of me is like thinking I should just download the world and copy it and just use a command to figure out how many pumpkins are in each pile, but I think I might just have to tear them all down manually. Or I might just leave. I don't know. I hope like the win is just really obvious so I don't have to count. But I'm already regretting this. Look how many people are on the server, man, and they're all AFK. I'm all alone. They're all AFK at their pumpkin farms, by the way. Almost got 2 full chests. I'm gonna watch you count them while laughing. I'm gonna count them all on stream as well, so it's gonna be ugh. Alright, anyway, back on the server. It doesn't look like the protection stone plugin is here. It is. So it is on, it's just not listed, which is a bit weird. So yes, to go PS, give 64. To me, obviously. So yeah, this is the protection stone. And this is a 64 radius. So it's literally 128 by 128 blocks wide. So now we are in my protected area. And it should go literally 64 blocks away. So basically members on the server will be able to get one of these stones, place it, and protect this like huge area. And then you should be able to just break it, and that will undo the area. So now we just need to go ahead and set the stones. What size do you think is appropriate, you know? Because 64 by 64 is too big. Kind of need a... Oh, bugger. Okay. I should set it to something I can actually see. Like a quartz block. Okay. So that is definitely too small. I'm thinking maybe like a radius of 32. Maybe. So a 64 by 64 block area. And then you'll be able to place multiple stones as well. So let me go ahead and pull up the file for that. And it's not loading, of course. Maybe it's loading on here. Yeah, it's here. We got it here. I don't see it in here though, which is a bit weird. grooving. So I'm just going to reuse this one. So it'll be an emerald ore, 64 block protection stone. Some surprise. Let's call it a 64x64 block area. And then X radius 32, Y radius -1, so it's sky high. You can craft it, but we're not going to do that. So the display name is protection stone, basically. Protection stone. And I'll just do a... I keep doing this. Place for a 64x64 protected area. Don't know why there's this comma here either. I don't know if that'll work. Place for a protection stone. Place for a 64x64 protected area. So you do that. And now, hopefully that is 32 blocks that way, and then another 32 blocks this way. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I wonder if there's a way of viewing the area. Okay, so that's not really working. So let's see what the permissions are for this. Getting a whole bunch of... Okay, so we need to add these permissions to the group member. Mango King, welcome back, man. We're kind of just chilling. Obviously, just being a bit quiet in the chat. I'm being quiet as well, obviously. There we go, that's what I wanted. PS View. So you can use this PS View command to see your entire protected area. And I think this is a very, very generous amount of land. I'm not sure how many of these stones I'll set either, or how many you can get. Info dot others. Counts. count.others. Basically just doing all the commands it's recommending me. Hide, unhide. Don't even know what set parent does. Name. Home. Set home. Flags. I'm not going to do any of that. So the interesting one is PS hide, which is always good. So you can do this and that will hide the stone, and you can still like build over it as well. So you can protect your area, and then you can go PS unhide, and then you can destroy the area. And basically, so this will protect your area, as you saw. Or PS show, was it? PS view? Yeah, so this will protect an area like this, and it goes all the way from Y level 0 to 256. So this whole entire area is yours, which is very, very generous. And then how do we give players the protection stones? I'll probably just stick it in a kit. Holy Spartan plays. Bro, what's up, man? How you doing? Sorry I wasn't really able to message you. I'm kind of streaming and I'm kind of showing my entire screen, so it's a bit awkward. So what would I want to do? So you can give players, you can use PS give to get a stone. I'm wondering if it's possible to put it in a kit. You know? Is it possible to put a protection stone in a kit? I don't think it is. So we have to try and think about how players actually get this. I can't even speak while dating. I usually dig myself into a hole while dating. Okay, I don't know what you're saying there. During night. Oh yeah, a bit of a typo there, I suppose. But basically, yeah, so players are going to have to give themselves a protection stone. But I can't use this PS give command because then PS give, I have to make sure as well that people that are, say, members aren't able to place this stone either. So if I go LP user harrycat96 demote all. So if I put myself in the default group, I'm still opt. So let me see if I can place the protection stone, which I can't, which is good. So what I'm going to do is promote myself and see if I can place a protection stone, because there might be a limit to how many I can place as well. LP user harrycat96 promotes all. Does that work? So now I'm a member and I can place a protection stone, and they're all merging. So look how many I can place. It's obviously no limit set. So I might set a limit of 1. I'm trying to maybe. Or maybe 3. I'm very happy to just give players permissions, say, so that they can set a protection stone, say, in this world, they can set one in the nether, and they can set one in the end. And then, you know, oh, but if you place it in the end, you might be able to just kind of, whatchamacallit, take control of the entire end platform. So I don't know. But I'll set it to 3, and if it breaks, it breaks. Looks like we're getting some people joining the stream as well, which is really interesting. Got Surpass here again. Got Cranks. How you doing, guys? Oh, just doing a big stretch. Oh. Cranks, I don't believe I have seen you before on the stream. I wonder if you are from the Discord group or if you've just found the stream randomly. Let's do a quick little cheeky check to see if you're in the Discord group. Nope, doesn't look like you are. Maybe you just found it randomly. So yeah, welcome to the stream, man. We're doing some Minecraft server development stuff, and we're making really good progress as well, I think. So we need to try and figure out how to set a limit. I might just set 2 limits, and I'll disable doing it in the end. I don't even know if that's possible. So what was it? Need to download. No, I should have it. This. I can't even speak. What am I doing? I am creating a server. Surpass. I'm creating the Unite SMP public server, which I've been kind of advertising now and again for the past couple of days. Because, you know, I want to be able to play with everybody. And I want it to be on a server that's not as important as the main one that everybody's on, obviously. So this is a server that will be accessible to yourself and other members of the community. And you'll be able to play on a public server like this as you normally would, as we're doing. But there's also going to be a extra rank that gives players protection stones like this, so that they can protect their area even better. But I'm trying to think now how to set the limits. Is there a limit thing here? There is a limit thing, actually. So what I can do is go LP group LP. I don't know why that's LP. Oh, because I'm not opt. I was like, what? What's going on? Interesting. It is. So I think I was opt. Cool. So LP group member permission set, and then we want to give this permission here. Oop. So we'll set a limit of 2. And then the last thing we need to think about is how do players get the stones? There's PS get and there's PS give. I might give players this permission, just make my life easier. Even if you were to give yourself 100, even if you were like to abuse this and give yourself 100 protection stones, well, if you're a member, you can only place 2, and if you're a default, you can't place any. So there's really no point to it. I should probably change it from an emerald block though and make it something useless, like stone or something. Because you could probably abuse it if you got a whole bunch of emerald ores. I'm doing this by myself. It's pretty simple. I've done survival servers are pretty simple. I'm quite a specialist at it. I've done it so many times. But I enjoy doing it by myself. I know that I could like get somebody to do it for me, and that costs like a bunch of money. This is like literally everything you can do. You can just do it yourself, and so that's what I'm doing. LP group member permission set protection stones dot get, and then I think I'm going to change the stone. So yeah, it's a pretty chill stream tonight. I'm just kind of working through all this. If you guys want to ask questions, feel free to ask questions. I'm trying my best to commentate what I'm doing, but it's a very repetitive, grindy process. Just groove into the music, obviously. Nice stream, thank you, man. So I'm going to change it from an emerald ore, because I think, I'm trying to think, like, you could make it easy to get the first promotor. No. So I'll explain in just a sec what I've done in the past. So there we go. You can get a protection stone and you can smelt it into an emerald. So that's why I'm going to change it from something that you can't smelt, something that you can't abuse. So the protection stones is your friend of Reflex, see you tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, I'll check it out as soon as I'm done with the stream, man. I might switch to just playing Minecraft after, and I'll check it out as well. Mango King said you can make it easy to get the first protection stone and the rest difficult. So yeah, this isn't like one of those survival servers where you accumulate ranks and then you earn money and blah blah blah. We're not doing one of those. We're literally just setting up like basics. If you want to protect your area, you need to be a patron member, and that's it. And you can have 2 protection stones. Might add more, I'm not sure. And yeah, if you're just a guest, then you don't get any. And then Surpass says you should add spawn protection so people can't grave spawn. Yeah, obviously that's what we're going to do as well. I've got World Guard, so I can just create a region and protect it. I need to set up like a random teleporter, so you click a sign, it teleports you somewhere random into the wild, and then you can start playing. Players of the server can just do their own thing, but you know, patrons can teleport to one another, teleport to each other, use /spawn, use warps, and then regular players can do warps and spawn as well. But obviously it's going to be much more beneficial to be a patron member. If you're just a regular person, then you just jump on the server and you play as you would, but I can't guarantee protection. I can't really, I don't know. We want to have kind of a reason to become a patron member, and this is just one of them. There's lots of other ones that we're working on as well. It's only going to be like $2 a month or something really cheap as well. But it's just to help kind of cover server costs and things like that. So what I was doing, emerald ore. So I need to change this. What's something that won't be abused? I'm thinking literally just like stone. Let's just do stone and see if that works. PS reload. PS get 32. Cool. So there we go. We got a protection stone. Now it's stone. So if you were to spawn, if you were to, you know, spam this a million times, then all you got is a bunch of stone blocks, and you can't even place them. So there we go. That's unabusable. The next thing to do is, oh no, we've done the limits actually. So I was thinking about that. If there's anything else, you know, I can fix it as soon as we launch the server. I live in Australia, bro. I live in Australia, mate. That's very neat. Yes, it is. You should probably add a server max so people with bad FPS or bad PCs can play. Yeah. A server max, that's interesting. Yeah. I don't know, I might be able to install a feature where it's like, maybe if you join Discord, then it will whitelist you onto the server, something like that. I could probably do something like that. I'm sure that's possible. There must be like Discord integrations. I think that would be good. You are able to give players the ability to chat in game. Add ultimate mob heads. Ultimate mob heads. I don't know that. It's pretty cool, actually. Do you just kill the mob and then you get the head? I'm not sure if it's updated, but I'll save it. I'll write it down on my little sheet of paper here. I obviously need to add like all the data pack kind of stuff that we're running as well, but I'll check it out and I'll install it. I'll install like a head dropping thing and a bunch of other like kind of nifty little plugins that make the game more enjoyable, but don't actually ruin it, obviously. And then Mango King said, "I get nothing for being a patron of Hermit." You know, Hermit is just such like a big server. I don't know what you would get besides say like a public, a private server, and maybe like you get to be in a special group in Discord. I'm not too sure what other benefits there would be. I've got a list of like some of the benefits I was thinking for Unite SMP. Unite SMP docs. So this is our private document. Kind of just laying out the requirements. But so this is kind of like my thing I've been thinking about. Patron benefits will be things like a Discord rank, the private chats in the Discord, the private community. So this actually, we're literally just going to have this private server, or this server be a complete private server. But I'm thinking, I should make it available to everyone, but just have like extra benefits of being a patron, obviously. We're going to do like world downloads for the main server, and I'll release them every now and again as a download. And then there'll be like bonus content that we're going to be uploading to patrons. There'll also be behind the scenes content, and there'll also be like special events that we'll be doing, and we can get patrons involved. So there's a few events that I'm working on at the moment. So a few interesting things that we have planned. So yeah, that's what's on my mind. And yes, I'll check out the application, obviously. Do you want me to check it out right now on stream? I don't want to kind of showcase anything that you don't want me to show. Do you want me to deny you on stream right now? I've had to deny a lot of applications recently. Dynamic lights. Yeah, I can't run a lot of things because my computer's pretty crap. You know, I wrote ultimate mopeds on my sheet of paper, and then I just done a whole bunch of squiggles around it. Every time I pick up a pen, I just write a whole bunch of garbage. But yeah, I'll think about doing the Discord integration where you link your server, you link the Discord to the server, so that's the only way you can play on the server. Or I mean, it's just available to everyone. It shouldn't really be a problem. Yes. Was that a yes to the application? Okay, I'll see what you're saying. Oh, you didn't even message me. Did you just apply on the... How's my lo-fi hip-hop beats going? Oh, it's almost reached its end. It's pretty good. I'm gonna play this one. It looks a bit more dubsteppy. So I'll just block this for a second, just so I don't expose any private information. So Holy Spartan plays. You live in India. That's pretty cool. I saw your server, John, because it seems like the right place. It's very good and friendly. A welcome kit. Yeah. Welcome kit, I'll just do like a bit of food and like some basic stone tools or something. I don't want to do anything too OP. Do a different welcome chest depending on the level of patron. Nah, probably not. Again, I'm not building like a huge public server. I'm just building like a little private community server. Like, I'm not going to be advertising this on like the server list or anything. It's literally just like a place for everybody to get along. The community is very good and friendly. I just want to play. I'm good at building and terraforming, but not spelling, and a bit of redstone. I am not able... You're on holiday. That's pretty cool. I wish I was on holiday, but I'm stuck in lockdown. Enjoyable. You really want this ultimate moped plugin, don't you? We already have mopeds. You've mentioned vanilla tweaks, but we do have that, so I don't think I'll add anything too crazy. They're trying to keep the server still vanilla, obviously. I am away from my computer, so I attach this. I play on my potato laptop for now. What is this? What is this image? Why have you sent me this image? Oh, because you have to send an image, apparently. So let's see the channel, bro. Look at this, I've actually watched some of your videos. I must have clicked on it at some point. This is a bit loud. Anyway, let's see. Let's watch one of your videos, mate. So that's why you're on holiday. That's alright. Okay. Well, it looks like you try, so that's pretty decent. So what I'll do is, I think it's possible. You don't have Twitter or anything like that, so I'll stick your channel in our group chat, and I'll put it to a vote to the rest of the members. And as you saw in the form, it's a 80% requirement, roughly. So I'll put it in the chat and we'll see what they think of your channel. But me personally, so you got 5 videos. You're friends with Reflex, so that's pretty good. You got premium Minecraft, that's fine. the mic quality. Oh, need to get one of those, like you need to put like a muffler on your mic or something, like so you don't get the that thing. But it looks like you edit your videos, so that's pretty good. That's more than most people. Let's keep watching. Did you say you're getting a new computer? You play on your potato laptop. Cool, yeah, because the frames are a bit choppy. I'd probably like remove your frame captures and all that stuff when you're recording. Same as the XYZ. You kind of just want to have everything as clean as possible and just minimal. These sounds are alright, I suppose. But again, you're doing like a survival server and you have sound on, so I don't know if you need to have these on. If you're doing like a Hunger Games or some kind of like survival event, maybe, or something more MLG or competitive, I would keep this on. But otherwise, there's not really much, not too necessary having all these kind of things on the screen. You have a PC at home? Oh, that's pretty cool. Any of these videos made on that PC? Did I get 120? Oh, hell yeah. Is he talking to me? Don't excite me like that. Did I get 120? I got it. Haha. Boy. That's very good. That's very exciting. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was my goal for the week. 120. Ooh. Big stretch, big celebration. So Pass says, how many subscribers do you need to get in? You don't need any subscribers. you just need to have good videos. You need to be serious. You need to be active. It helps if you already have videos on your channel that are Minecraft related. So I think Surpass, your videos weren't Minecraft related. They were Roblox related, I believe. Let me just double check if that's gonna... Nope, that doesn't work. Yeah, can I just click on this? So yeah, your channel here is Roblox related, and then I went through the videos and I wasn't sure if there were any that actually had commentary on it. So it's kind of hard to judge you if you're going to become a Minecraft YouTuber and stuff if you don't have anything that's actually Minecraft related. Or any talking either. I don't know, maybe something does have commentary, let me know. But if I saw this channel, then I wouldn't accept you. Because your fan base is Roblox. Yeah. Old videos were Minecraft though, were they? Is this Minecraft? Yeah. View Roblox, view Minecraft. Look at this. What is this? Doesn't even have a time on it. Are these actually videos? That's very interesting. What is this? Is your cat playing on an iPad or something? Minecraft, PS Live, PlayStation Live. Okay, let's see. Gotta go, see ya. Okay, see ya, man. Doesn't look like anything has commentary on it. Nice voice. Thank you, man. Yeah, hope I grow as well, obviously. I'm in this for the long run, baby. Yeah, so none of these videos seem to have any commentary on it. And if it is, then it's way too difficult to find. But yeah, so like I don't know if I would accept you onto the main server, because yeah, I can't judge your content. But obviously that's the point of having this private server, so that you can play on that and you can create a world and do everything that we're doing on the main server, and you can still stay in contact with the community and all that stuff. So I feel like a lot better with this, having this server, being able to say, look, like your content doesn't really fit what we're looking for, but we do have this other server as well that you can play on. And, you know, a lot of us will be on it regularly, playing and kind of communicating and all that good stuff. I understand that like some members on the server do have their own patrons and servers that are linked to it as well. So I know like Hype's got one. I think Reflex might have one. I assume he has one since he has so many subs. But like this is more of a communal one as well. So hoping to build this. Wireless me when you got time, and good morning maybe. You're welcome to DM me personal matters. Okay. But yeah, what was I saying? Been a bit distracted. So we have set up, I love to talk and spend time with friends. Yeah, that's awesome. Everybody does. Okay, so I've set up warp, spawn, I've set up TPA, home, I've done the protection stone stuff. Not patron, but I have a server. Okay, what's your server looking like, Reflex? Is it just a pure vanilla? Have you done anything to it? I'm trying to think whether or not I should add admin permissions or if I should just give op. I might just give permissions to, I might give like some permissions. I'll give the permissions on admin and I'll just teach you guys how to use it. But the more like technical, really complicated stuff, I'll just do it myself. Vanilla tweaks, cool. Yeah, I actually completely forgot about vanilla tweaks. I'll probably have to set up some vanilla tweaks things on this server. I don't even know if they work with paper MC, but I'll try. I don't have personal matters. Yeah, I wasn't getting any personal matter vibes. I'm not too sure what you guys are talking about right now. So let me go ahead and continue working on the helper. You made a server quite fast, ironic. That's because I've done it a million times and I know what I would say I did it pretty slowly. And also this server is very basic as well. But I'm just trying to set up the basic things. I'll set up a kit. I'll show you how to make a kit. Kits are really fun. You can add it in free time. So these are all the default kits. Kit tools is probably what I'll keep. I'll do kit tools and then I'll add a bunch of stake to it, and then I'll just get rid of the other ones. I don't need them. So that is in essentials. I want to pull up the stream preview and see what my stream actually looks like. Click live. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, what was it? No, there's a kit. There's a kit YML actually. Kits. Imagine having kits. Well, I don't really want to have kits. I'm not too sure. It's just more like for like food. Give a player like 10 pieces of steak. It's not gonna break the game. You know, it's not like they joined the server for the first time and you gave them a whole bunch of diamonds. Huh? I'm looking at you, Reflex. You and Mr. Blocked In. What was I thinking of? So random TP is a good plugin. It does look outdated. Maybe there's one that's just wild. Wilderness TP? Yeah, I've got essentials. So /wild, I'll just install this plugin. This one looks fine. I can do a /wild or I can set up a sign in the spawn as well. You didn't give me any diamonds. Oh. Nope. Too rich, bro. Yeah, too rich. Look how many notifications I have on this. I don't even... What is this? Resources that I've purchased have been updated. Obviously. So that should be in, and I can do /restart. Five people on the server now. God, it's a party. Is anybody active? Oh, look, we got some active people as well. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll do a little pumpkin mining session now that they've all spawned. Reflex, I saw your little machine that you've made. It's very intimidating. If you just keep AFKing at it, then you're definitely gonna win. But I gotta try my best. What's up? Me? Ah, yes, but that's more of what is this conversation happening in the chat right now? I can't even keep up. My new video, AA Thirth. New video, huh? I hear you've been advertising some stuff a bit around. My new video. I can watch your video on stream if you want. Yeah, the server's a bit. I'm seeing the preview. It's a bit of a low FPS, but I'm just mining up my pumpkins right now. So just imagine that. It's because I've got so many things on my screen right now. You're gonna win. You have more space. Just AFK. Do we have to do anything to join the pumpkin challenge? Pop a diamond block in the chest in the middle of spawn and get started with your pile. So what were we saying? Lag? Yeah, it's laggy. I apologize. I already said that. AA Thirth. Yeah, new video. I'll try to find it, and I'll watch it on the stream in just a sec if you want. Oh, and Holy Spartan, you're leaving this time? Okay, see you, man. See you tomorrow, maybe. Or the day after, actually. And then, what's happening? There's so many chats right now. Do we have to do anything? It's a diamond block. I feel like I had a train of thought. Yeah, so what was it? The Discord group is literally the general chat, and then we got a patron chat, and then a patron share. So if you want to share videos and stuff, that'll be a patron thing. Otherwise, it's just kind of advertising, and I don't know if I really want to fill the main chat up with advertising. But yeah, let me just get my pumpkins and then we'll go back to the server and we'll work on the kit and the random TP. Been streaming for 2 hours now. Epic. Pretty satisfying, huh? Completely destroying my my axe. And yeah, the reason like my game's laggy is because I haven't got enough like CPU storage space, whatever you call it, on the computer. It's only like got 8 gigs of RAM or something shit like that. So I do need like a new computer, obviously, especially if I want to like continue doing streaming and all that stuff. I'm definitely gonna have to invest in a computer at some point. and I'll probably do that once like my channel and my stream starts seeing a bit more success. So let me go ahead and create another barrel. Because I believe both my barrels here are full. I'm just going to check on my bees as well. Looks like all the bees... I set up an automatic farm thing here, but it is not working at all. I never knew like how grindy bees are. Anyway, where was I? Let's get back to this main server. And let's see if the RTP. Cool. So you move, therefore you might be teleported. I was going to say reported. So it looks like we got our RTP plugin working now, even though again, oh no, it's there. It's /wild. So let's do some /wild permissions now. So here we go. This is what we need. LP group default wild. Set that to true. And then there's also sign.use. So there we go. And then we also need to set the parameters as well for the plugin. Like what's the range that random teleport works in. We also probably need to set a world border as well. Minecraft world border. So I just need this is just vanilla command, but I honestly have no clue how it works. Like that. Set 10,000, 20,000. I think that's it really. So if I go to the center point and then I set the world border to like 20, then yeah, so that works. And I'll just set the, so it's a 10,000 block radius, and then we'll set the random teleport like within like 5,000 blocks or something. I'm wondering if there's any like actual commands that would let me do it. So distance is 20? Really? So that set me between that and that. So it looks like I'm just going to set the minimum to 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. So now I should set it within a 5,000 block radius. And then the whole entire world is 10,000 blocks. And we'll increase it as more players join the server, I suppose. Can I just do /reload? It's reloading right now, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll go /wild now, and now it should teleport me. No, it's because I clicked. It's reloading for a second time because it took such a long time. Oh, that was regrettable. That's regrettable. I should just use like RTP reload or something. Oh, cool. So let's go RTP. It's really spamming the messages at me. So what I'm going to do is come back here and just delete the delay. I'll set a 3-second delay. And then I really want to know if there is a command that reloads the plugin. Doesn't look like there is one actually. Austin Hickey, welcome to the chat, man. Nope. Okay, so that is working fine, it looks like. And yeah, see then it teleported us to 4,000 to 1,000, so it's working. It's just gotta like do a whole bunch of chunk loading. It's still got a 5-second delay. I actually kind of want to delete the delay, to be honest. I'm gonna delete the delay. Yeah, I can't speak. So I'm gonna set no delay. I'm gonna set no cost. I don't know why there's a cost. And then there is a 5-minute cooldown. Then we're gonna reload and try again. So yeah, Austin Hickey, welcome to the chat, man. How you doing? I don't believe I've seen your name in our streams before, so I'm just curious how you found it. Did you find it through YouTube, or are you a part of the Unite SMP Discord? So now if I go /wild, teleports immediately. That sounded painful. Oh, so there we go. And then I'll do it again, and it'll teleport me somewhere completely random as well. So that looks good. And then what I'm going to do is de-op myself and see if the cooldown works. Holy Spartan Plays is back again. I swear you said you were leaving, then you didn't leave. And now you've left again and you're back. What a crazy world. Okay, so now no opts, and we'll do a RTP. Did I not add the permissions that I need to add? What command? What did I add? Okay, LP group default permission info. Why? I got really worried for a second, but so the default still got all these permissions, and it also inherits that. So I have wilderness.tp.command.wild, and apparently I need wilderness.tp.command.wild. Did I spell something wrong? I don't know. Required and wilderness.tp.bang. So I don't know why. wilderness.tp.command.wild. Is it because I did RTP and not wild? Do you reckon that's it? It's because I typed this command. If I type /wild, nope, I don't. Now I don't know why this is working. I know why it's not working. I know why it's not working. I've just thought about it in my head. This is what I love about server creation. Okay, so LP group. So let me just permission info. So this is the default group that we're in right now, and the default group also absorbs the guest group. Yeah, so default it absorbs the guest group, and we're currently in the member group, and the member group absorbs the guest group. So I need to also give the member group access to the default group, and I think that should do it. So member parent, add default. So if I go parent info, so now we can see that member is getting both default and guest. So what I should do now is deopt myself, and I should be able to do /wild, and I have to wait 87 seconds, but it works. It works. We fixed it. That was good. There's a 5-minute cooldown on it or something like that. A 300-second cooldown. Yes, reflexive, we know you'll win the pumpkin war and there's no chance. Whatever. Don't care, bro. So we've got that working, and yeah, we're gonna do the kit as well. I think we just do the kit. I don't really want to do a kit, to be honest. I don't want to do a kit. The protection stone you can get using the command. Whatever, I'll make a kit for now. So go plugins. I'm stretching my legs. How long's the stream been going for? 2 hours? Yeah. So what we'll do is just create a new kit. We'll call it kit food. And then I believe this thing is in seconds. Right? Is it in seconds? Measured in seconds. So what is like... So what is like 60 seconds times 60 minutes. Times... No, we'll just do like a 1 hour thingy my bob. 1 hour delay, I don't care. 3,600 items. And then what we do? We'll just do like steak. It might be called cooked beef though. I staked 1. Yeah. I cooked beef 1. So let's do cooked beef. Cooked beef. Right? Do we have to do the underscores? I'm not sure. I cooked beef 10. Whatever. Hey guys, I cooked beef. S reload. CI kits. So we got our kit food, and that's given us 10 steak. So I'll do that. That's fine. Kit food. That's all you get. I'm not doing anything else. Do you know with the protection stone as well, you can make a craftable. So that as well is actually, I'm just thinking we can make the protection stone craftable, and I think that might be a little bit more interesting actually. I kind of like the idea of making it kind of like a little bit of a slight complex recipe. Stone 32. So like, what items in the game make you think of protecting? Like protecting land, for example. If you guys can give me an idea for a custom recipe to create a protection stone, and then we can, you know, set any block to the protection stone, and it won't be giveable via commands. It's only accessible via crafting instead. So what block in the game, I'll ask you guys in the chat, what block in the game makes or reminds you of a protection stone, protecting your area? A crafting table? Be pretty cool. Some kind of block, you know, that just has a bit of like character to it, like a bookshelf or some bricks. I want to say shield or banner, but both are craftable. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. Don't worry about the crafting because we're going to create our own custom recipe that will output the specific protection block. So even if we set the block to say bricks and then we crafted a regular set of bricks, then it still wouldn't create the protection stone. You'd have to use the custom recipe. But I'm thinking a crafting table is what I'm leaning on. I want it to be, it has to be a block. It can't be like a entity or like a shield or a banner. It has to be a block. How about a melon block? So what we can do theoretically is we can set it to melon. I'm not sure if there was a reload plugin. PS help 2. There is a PS reload. Okay, so we go PS get 32. And there we go. So now it is a protection stone melon. Alright, that's pretty cool. So this is a regular melon. And it doesn't do anything. It's just a regular melon. But this is a protection stone melon. And the only way you can get it is by giving it to yourself. So let me go back to spawn, right? And create like just a little like ideation board so that we can think of a appropriate recipe for the melon. Cool. So we are creating a protection stone melon. How do we craft it? It has to be some kind of like low tier valuable item. Could be a pumpkin block. Yeah. I think just regular pumpkin block might be good, since pumpkin block is, or maybe a carved pumpkin, since pumpkins are a whole meme on the main server now. So I'll try to do a carved pumpkin sometimes. See if that works. Otherwise we'll just do a regular pumpkin. PS reload, PS get 32. Cool. So there we go. We got our, yeah, let's do a carved pumpkin. I like that. How do we create the pumpkin block now? So we can literally do like, use a bunch of pumpkins because there's pumpkin in it. It needs to have some kind of valuable item in the middle that actually protects the land. Like a block of netherite. Or a diamond block or something. Something that just like actually gives you a bit of, that actually requires a bit of effort. I'm thinking I would have said like a nether star, but that's too expensive. Ender pearl. A heart of the sea. Glowstone. Regular pumpkin. Gas tier. gas tier, pumpkin, glowstone. Okay, I think glowstone could be good. We can do like that. What do you think of that? I think that's a pretty good idea. So it's a little bit expensive, 9 diamond blocks, but it's going to protect like such a extreme set of land. Now it's just the emerald block. Emeralds are pretty easy to get once you've got like a whole villager system going, but if you don't have villagers, it could be a little bit more difficult. I think diamond block's probably more preferable over emerald. Not everybody's going to get into trading, but everybody will get into collecting diamonds, you know? So we'll either do a diamond block or a block of a netherite ingot. What do you think? I think we should do a netherite ingot since it's a new block in the new update. And the carved pumpkin is kind of black on the inside. So why don't we try a netherite block? And we'll see if it actually works in the crafting recipe, because I wasn't sure if this was on 1.16 or whatever. So let's just try glowstone. So what's this? Is this just glowstone? Cool. It's not a glowstone block or anything. So what I'll do is I'll add the glowstone in first. Because if something breaks the plugin, I want to know what it is. I've had lots of problems with this plugin in the past, I know as a fact. Cool. So we got our glowstone, and then what did the recipe say? Where was it? Glowstone, emerald, stone. Cool. So we go PS reload, and now if I go craft, I should be able to use our new recipe. So it's glowstone, stone. So the glowstone's not working, you see that? So I don't know why that's not. Let me see if the old recipe works. Maybe it hasn't updated properly. Nope. What about glowstone dust? Oh, so I don't know why why this isn't working now. There's nothing indicating that it shouldn't work. True. I think it might have been disabled, which would be awkward. PS reload. And then we'll try it again. There we go, see that? So that works. And then what are we gonna do? Let's chuck the pumpkin in now instead of the stone. Pumpkin. 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 Cool. Click save. PS reload. Cool. And then let's try doing it again. I need more pumpkin. So it'll be emerald block. So there we go, that works again. I love custom recipes so much. And then the last thing is the netherite ingot. which is a new block, obviously, or a new item. So if this doesn't work, then we'll do a diamond block or something. PS reload, craft. Oh, fantastic, it works. That's really good, I like that. Oh, that's amazing. Let me take a screenshot of that so that we don't forget. Oh, that's amazing. The stream is pretty delayed as well. Okay. So yeah, that works really fantastic. I really like that. And then what I'll do is I'll remove the /get command that we had. LP group member permission info, and then I can just get rid of that. I wonder if there is a crafting permission now. I don't like this music. I like my lo-fi beats. No copy beats. I'm here to say hi, but I gotta go. Hello, goodbye. That's so nice of you. Alright, let me know if that's too loud or not. So, I'm just wondering if there is a permission to craft. I think because it's here, allow craft with custom recipe, it should just be fine. So now it is a valuable resource that cannot be acquired through commands. You can only get it by crafting. It requires a netherite ingot, which is a new block, so it's valuable, to say the least. It protects a 64 by 64 block area, and you can only use a maximum of 2 of them. So I think, do you want to review my test stream? Yeah, sure. See if you can post the link in the comments here. Obviously, you might not be able to. YouTube might prevent link posting in the chat, but I can probably. You said it was on Twitch, right? You don't hear the music. That's weird. Well, it's definitely playing. No, it's not playing. I wonder if it's not been playing this whole time, and I've just been vibing to my own music. What is it? Is it Mango King? Dude, I can't spell. Let me know what your stream name is. Maybe if you tweeted it. Even when you follow it, like doesn't show up half the time. I'm okay.
Anyways, I am currently just testing to see how my audio sounds. I just learned how to keep my old streams from being deleted basically. So I actually just did this very same test for nothing, for absolutely nothing, because my whatchamacallit, excuse me. Actually, I hate my voice. I have to be honest. I don't have a door. I'll tell you why in a minute. Anyways, I honestly
You don't have a door
do
because the
not like my
zombies broke it.
voice as a
That's my
child.
guess.
I've always been into music. I've goes reading a couple of
This is
songs
really
now and then.
decent
And you don't have
quality
to believe me, by the way. I will
stream.
never expect anybody to believe what I say. So,
I'm wondering, did you like stream it right off your console, or have you like processed it through a computer? I know you can stream on console. Well, I actually don't know. Do you have like an Elgato or I don't know, some kind of system? Lol, I'll help you mine too.
anyways, building with it. I don't have a full palette for what my bass will be, but I do have the entirety of my bass.
Okay, well, it's a really good looking video, and your voice sounds really good. Pretty good. It's just like my videos. I mean, my quality I know is pretty crap. There's a lot of frame rate issues. That's because of my computer. But like, just keep it simple and just keep your gameplay. You don't have to put any overlays on it. Just keep it raw. I'd watch it. I don't really watch Twitch too much, but I check in to my friends now and again, and it's not letting me click follow. I vote yes. What do you vote yes on? I downloaded Twitch on the Xbox. Same. What are you guys voting yes on? What did I even say? Oh, oh, it's a new song. Okay. Definitely have heard this song a million times. What is happening? Okay, so what was I saying? Damn weather. You know what I can do on the server that's really good? I can modify set weather false, I think. And boom, now there's no weather on the server, huh? That's pretty good, huh? No rain, no snow. Oh, it's amazing. I'm really happy with this custom recipe I have. And now I'm trying to think what else I need to do. I suppose I'll do the admin permissions. So like everybody on the server, like, you know, Reflex and Hyper and all that, I'll give you guys all admin. But I won't op you. I'll just give you all the required permissions, and then if you need to add somebody to the server or you need to like promote somebody or whatever, you can do that. I don't know. So LP group admin permission set TPO. And I'll get you guys all like on a call and run you through a whole of the commands as well, just in case you don't know how any of this stuff works. So you use TPO to like, it's like /TP. You teleport directly to a player, and then use TPO here to teleport a player directly to you. Fly. I believe fly is just fly, right? So there's fly, there's speed. Essentials of fly. Speed.fly. Fly.safe login as well. So if you're flying and you log out, it'll put you back in fly mode so that you don't fall and die or get kicked. There's a whole bunch of these commands as well. Kick, essentials.kick. I'll have to. What is the custom recipe you made? What is it for, or what is the recipe actually? So this is the custom recipe I made. It is for the protection stones. Just having a bit of a YouTube buffering issue, so not sure. So yeah, so these are the protection stones which you'll use to protect your area. I don't know if you were on the stream when I mentioned that. And you can only get it by crafting it, and this is the recipe required. So you need glowstone, pumpkins, and we're sticking with pumpkins because pumpkins are good fun. And you need a, what's the last block? A netherite ingot. So it's a bit pricey as well, so it's good. I was gonna do, I feel like doing a nether star, but that's a bit more expensive. I think a netherite ingot is still attainable and you don't have to kill a wither, so it's pretty good. So yeah, protection stone. So I have in here a regular pumpkin, and a regular pumpkin does not do anything. It needs to be crafted in order to get it. So if we craft, using the recipe, then we get our protection stone. And this protection stone will place and create a 64 by 64 block protected area. I was wrong about the doors in your base. Oh well. Anyway, I was saying, so if you're playing on the server and you know, want to settle down in this area, then boom, you plop your protective area. It creates a region. Whenever you enter the region, you'll be notified. So you leave the region, you enter the region. And so this whole entire area from, you know, 0 to 265 or 200, what is it, 255 or whatever it is yours. And you can also do PS view. So you can see there's a bunch of particles. So this is the entire land you get. And you can set a maximum of 2 of these protected areas. So what you can do is you come here, and then you can place another one, and it will merge them as well. So you can do, I think, click to merge. So now the regions are merged. So I'm not sure if this works as well. Okay, so you can see, yeah, we've got like this extra enormous protective region now. So ideally, you know, you'd set one of these in the overworld, and then you'd set another one of these in the nether. Or you set one in the end, wherever you want. I might disable them in the end. Or I might just set like a really big spawn protected area in the end as well, so that nobody kind of destroys the starter island. But yeah, so this is the protective area. You can do like PS hide. That will hide the block, and then, you know, you can build your base. And if you ever need to destroy it, PS unhide, and you can destroy it. But this is anti-grief. Yeah, the line, the view thing is like such an amazing feature. But that is the custom recipe. I'm just gonna destroy it. Another plugin that we should get is a clear lag. I think it should be fine. So this will automatically clear blocks that are floating or that are just dropped on the floor. And I'll set it to like a really infrequent interval. I obviously don't want to be destroying farms or anything like that, but if there's lots of players on the server and they're all dropping lots of blocks, then it can really impact the lag and all that stuff. It's a server. It's not a realm. I don't do realms. I don't like them. So now just a nice little peaceful pumpkin mining session. We also need to do a mining session as well, because I only got like 25 diamonds left or something. I keep having to like repair my tools. Oh, I always do that. What happened to this one? Oh, I did it again. Oh, I do have an automatic design that I've built. I've built a few of them on my test world. I just can't really be bothered building it, to be honest. I'm not gonna... what is it? Is it like an Il Mango one, or is it something else? If it's the Il Mango one, I've seen it a million times. I know Anonymous is running the Il Mango one at the moment. Reflexive has his custom design as well, which I took a little sneaky peek at, and I built something really similar at the same... I built something really similar on my creative world as well. But yeah, I'm kind of just going to stick to my... stick to this. I'm not sure where that one that I left was. I don't care. I'm running my own design. Yeah, no. Don't have to show off. The bees out? No, the bees aren't out. So what else did we want to add to the server? So we got clear lag. So that's what I was up to. Ew. Just got kicked. Cool, so it looks like it's working. So what you can do is you go, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. You do like clear and it destroys everything on the ground. So, you know, if you are... Oop. Don't know why that's being weird. If you just drop like a whole bunch of blocks on the ground, and you go, that can start lagging at the server. So lag clear removes all the entities. Indira Devi. Hello, I am back. I am holy. Well, welcome back, Mr. Holy Sir. Or madam, I do not know. I cannot judge. Holiness has no gender. Oh, you're stretched. That phone batter dead. Yep. So I thought you had to go to sleep. No, I didn't. I thought you were leaving, Armand. I don't have to go to sleep. Am I just seeing things? What the frick? Yeah. I don't know. I'm seeing things apparently. Make it so Minecraft hoppers aren't cleared in clear lag. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just wondering if I can run the commands to set the times. No. Minecarts. Oh, minecarts. Yeah. Minecart hoppers. I see what you mean. Yeah. I know. I'm grooving to the music, low key. I said I had to go, but I meant Holy Spartan. What does that mean? Holy Spartan's not here, is he? Is Holy Spartan still here? Or I don't know, you're confusing me. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Why can't people make sense? Alright, so you can set spawn ages. You now have same subscribers like my friends, lol. You have now same subscribers like my friends. Your friend has 120 subscribers, is that what you're saying? Indira is Holy Spartan. Well, okay, that makes sense. How am I supposed to know that? Auto removal. So these items... This item will be ignored during removal. Command remove. Broadcast removal. What should be removed? Minecart. I'm just going to set to false. Item frame, items, projectiles. painting, experience orbs, falling blocks, boats. I don't know. Get rid of boats. And this is the same thing as well. False. So I'll set minecart to false. So we'll run it every 10 minutes. What was it at? 460. So we'll just set it at time 590. I don't even want to put a warning on. I wonder if that should be enough. Lag, reload. Cool, so if I go... Okay, so it doesn't look like those are leaving. Lag check. So, I mean, that looks like it's running fine. I am Holy Spartan Players, everybody clear. Why did you change accounts? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we got the lag running. I want to set a AFK thing as well. I can't speak. I might just see if I can add my data packs actually. Data packs. I should just be able to chuck the data packs in here. I actually can run a command for that. Wandering trades. Anti-grief. This is the main one. I'll chuck these in as well, just why not? Is there anything else in here? Ah, didn't even work. Okay, if I click /restart. Bruh. Lots of friend requests, it looks like. My main phone battery is dead. Okay. much. Stream for 3 hours. Wasn't even sure whether or not to do this stream, but kind of happy I did. Otherwise, I never would have got around to completing this project. I don't know. I would have delayed it. That's all I'm saying. Isn't it like 4 AM where you are? Nah, it's 2 AM. But same thing. So how's your day? How's my night? It's good. I'm feeling a little bit peckish, actually. Just chilling. I might take a little break and get a snack or something. I need to get like a bottle of water or something. We got 120 subscribers though today, so that is like the highlight of my day now. I love doing streams because I always get like 2 to 3 new subscribers. That's why they're so like motivating for me to do. I would do them every single day if I could. I just don't have things to stream sometimes, and it can be a bit unmotivating to get started. Cool, so I just restarted the server. Why did I restart the server? I can't even remember. I restarted the server to add the data packs. Okay, so I got all these data packs running. I don't think I need to do anything. I think they just run on their own, don't they? So it's good. Congrats on 120 subs. Now 121. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, man. Even better. Oh, I love it. Thank you, man. It means so much. 121. Woohoo. How many's reflexives on? He's just like storming away. He's in his own league now. But I like doing a little comparison thing as a joke. And I'm grooving to this music as well, by the way. I'm just loving it. I don't need face cam, but just let you know I am grooving with my arms right now. Just hit 6 concurrent viewers on the stream as well. So we've hit 6 a few times, but we're really picking up at this hour. I think, you know, streaming at 2 AM is the best time for me, apparently. Okay, so I'm not gonna give rank assigning to admins because I feel like somebody will just mess it up. So I'll just keep that to me. But I'm feeling pretty happy with this. I think we're in a pretty good place. Like, I could release this now and you guys could play on it, obviously. I just need to set, like, I need to create a spawn. Okay, so this is the spawn region. So I don't really want to build, I'm not going to build like a fancy spawn or anything like that crazy. I literally just want to build like a small protected area with a few signs in it. Really, that's all I want to do. And this area is pretty gross. I hate snow. Sleep time, bye. I thought you said it was 9:44 p.m, man. What are you doing? Well, I gotta do what you gotta do, man. Thanks for joining the stream today, man. And have a good rest, man. See you tomorrow, maybe, or the day after. So what I'm thinking is, obviously I gotta build. I can't be bothered. I really cannot be bothered building a spawn. Can I just tell you that? I've built spawns in the past. My god, I cannot be bothered. I've done a few servers in the past. I wonder if they still kind of show up here on Planet Minecraft, or if they've just been deleted. So this was probably the best spawn we built. This was a really nice spawn, and this was built by my friend Mage and myself. Please say bye so I can go. I said bye. Bye bye. So if I log onto my old screenshots, you can see them here. This was such a nice one, and we had like NPCs as well. Then I was working on a Skyblock server with like crazy amount of minions and spawners. It was insane. Then this is my prison server that I was working on. So I've done a lot of server stuff in the past. And then I have this other world. But I don't have many photos for here. There's a whole bunch of like terraforming stuff. But there should be like a Minecraft spawn area. What do you call it? Spawn area, and then the world edit. Spawn schematic. I should be able to find one. Obviously we're not doing a lobby, like all I need is like a house or something. Or I might just ask if anybody on the server wants to build a spawn. So I'll leave that for the night, and I'll get back to you guys tomorrow with an update on that. Does anybody want to build a spawn for the public server? Fun little project / stream opportunity. Doesn't need to be complicated. Literally just a house and some terraforming and the place to put some signs. So yeah, now we've got all the data packs, we've got the things, we just need to set the what am I saying? The spawn. What I'll do is I'll create a big spawn area. So we need to go down all the way to bedrock, basically. Cool, so I really like the way this area looks. So we'll come over this way and we'll just get this whole area in spawn, so that, you know, none of you guys can mess anything up. And cool, we had the clear lag warning message, that worked fine. Cool, I think this is a pretty decent area. So we need to come up to basically the world height. It's so high as well, by the way. Cool. Cool, so that's the world limit. Cool, so now we got our region. We can do /rg create spawn. So now this entire area is protected, basically. I really like this area as well. So I'll probably set the spawn like right here. Set spawn, and I'll do a set warp spawn as well, just in case something bad happens. But yeah, this is the area where we'll build a spawn, I think. And I'll see if anybody on the server wants to build it, or I'll see if I can get my friend Mage to build it. He's been a bit inactive on Minecraft recently, but he's like the best builder I know. Anything else we can do? No, I'm not sure. I think I'm a bit done right now. Is anybody still in the stream? I'm not going to end it, but I just want to know if anybody's still here. I am still here. Mate, you were here at the beginning and you're here at the end. Or you're here till now. Anybody else? Says we got more viewers. Not too sure. Cool. Texture packs. I don't run texture packs. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take like a short little couple-minute break, maybe 5 minutes tops. Just want to go get some water, get some snacks, and I'll be back with you guys in just a bit, if that's alright. Cool, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, back you back. Gosh, what a tune, by the way. Still got lots of people on the server. People are still AFKing, I assume. So may as well get all our pumpkins and start placing them as well. What do we got here? So let me collect all my honey. This beehive here is not working at all. I don't know why it's not working. I don't even know how beehives bloody work. But I literally set up a an observer here that will input or that will export a signal once this changes, and then it should, you know, drop the honeycombs into here. But hasn't worked for me yet. Did I turn the music up? I feel like it's just really loud. Cool. So let me just turn the volume down a little bit. And yeah, look, our pumpkins have grown again for the millionth time, because there's always somebody AFK on the server, so my pumpkins are just growing immediately. So let's do a little bit of a harvest, and then we can go ahead and start placing them in our pile. I have just automated my bee farm on Innovation Craft and have like 1,000,000 blocks of honey and honeycomb now. Nice, man. Well, share with me your design, because I have no freaking clue how they work, and doing it manually is the most annoying pain in the butt system. Like, I've seen a few designs online and I just haven't got around to kind of messing with them at all. So link me a good design, man, and I'll use it. Tech, did you watch Reflexive's latest video? Did you watch the part where he looked at the tree that said made by Tech and was just hella confused? I thought that was pretty funny. Overall, his old video was a bit of a troll towards the end, especially by mentioning that he is the trolliest member on the server, and then immediately cuts to him being trolled. I loved it. Saw the vid, yeah. I loved it. Yeah. Was nothing more like exciting than seeing your work on somebody else's video and seeing their reaction to it as well. That's why I just want to like do so many collaborations with people, because then I would just watch like all their videos if I was in them and stuff. Oh my god, we're gonna get so many pumpkins, then we can start working on the stack as well. It's so enormous at the moment, and we're gonna have to count them all as well. Your work pranking people. Yeah, it was all you, man. I didn't do anything. Don't throw me under the bus. I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything. I didn't see nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't say nothing. So let me grab, look at all these pumpkins. Oh, it's so amazing. I have to sleep. Bye. Yeah, good night, man. Have a good sleep. I'm gonna have to sleep at some point as well. My eyes are getting a bit tired as well. Yo, who ain't AFK? What's he up to, huh? Is he working on his tower? You working on your pile? He has... Your pile is... His pile is taller. He's extended his pile, I see that. Can't have that. We must stop him. It's okay. See that? He thinks he's gonna win. He probably will win, but we'll let him. Let me. I can't speak. I've literally lost my voice. You know what I mean? I think. He thinks he's gonna win, but he ain't. Not on my watch. His pile is thinner. His pile is thinner, yes, but his farm is way, way more efficient. Okay. Yep. So I'm trying to buff out this side here. Then I'll be free. I mean, it ends now, lol. I win. Nah. Make an auto farm. Nah, I don't want to make an auto farm. I really don't want to commit as much as I have, but I just have to keep going. But I just want to do it manually. Just need observers and pistons. Nah, I'm gonna stick to manual and I see how that goes for me. Like I said, you know, Anonymous has got his Il Mango design. Reflective has his own design. There's no point making an automatic farm. People already made them. I may as well just see how well I can do without an automatic farm. It's only, this is all for a freaking diamond block as well. This ain't like... Sa. Do you remember when people used to say "sa"? Like "sa, dude." I never see that anymore. So it's gonna end 9 AM on Tuesday, so in 31 hours it ends. Literally just placing pumpkins. Maybe I should do like a double tower. And then I'm gonna have to count all of these as well. So much regret. Whose damn idea was this? It was mine. I don't know. Seven hours from now. Easy maths, bro. Such a silly question. It's literally... What have I clicked? It's literally... You can't say at 8 AM. You can't... Damn time zones, man. This guy's killing me. Okay, so now it's gonna get like really square along the side here. Yeah, try and make it not look as square as it does. This tower is just going to be so enormous now. It's not even like round, it's going to be like this weird L shape. I have to try and buff it up a bit more here. God, I'm so exhausted. Oh gosh. There's only so many bloody pumpkins a man can paste. Honestly, what the frick is this even looking like? It's gonna look so stupid because of it's not even like rounded. Oh, it's gonna look so good from this side. It'll look like really thick on this side, but it'll be like really thin on the actual other sides. Proper head. Damn. I need to fill this in. And this will make it feel even bigger. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the good stuff, bro. Oh god, my eyes are killing me. Yep, lol. Eat my shorts. Unfortunately. You're in the No Pants Big Gang. Yes, I am, man. I am the No Pants Big Gang. But honestly, if you could just tell me how many pumpkins you've placed in your stats, that would probably be better. Or very but I want to do this the laziest way possible. Hence, you don't have shorts. I'm not in costume at the moment. I'm ashamed. I wear pants when I'm not recording. But I also prefer not dying. Fuck. He's placed 5.5 K pumpkins. Oh, what? That's more than me. What? That's more than me. Fuck. Oh, that's it. Fuck, man. He's beating me right now. Is that placed or mined? Is that for placed? Look at that. It's just a freaking... Yeah. Oh, my neck's killing me. Ooh. Displace times used. Yeah. Times placed. The. I can't speak anymore. Let me have a biscuit. Those are some pretty good biscuits. The Arnott's Lemon Crisp biscuits. Ooh. See those frames? Cool, so I've got a whole bunch of beetroot now. I basically found this in a, like, chest in an abandoned mineshaft in the mesa. But, oh look, we're getting some more creepers. That's pretty cute. I noticed some of the other members of the server also have beetroots already, so I saw Mr. What's his face? Forgotten. Mr. Ericwa has melons, so I'm gonna snag some of his melons. Yeah, I was just crunching on some biscuits. That's why I had my mic muted. I'm gonna grow some melons though. There we go. very, very... Hey, Pumpkin. I think I'm gonna have to wrap up the stream here, to be honest. I can't even think straight anymore. But it's been very, very productive, and I was really happy that we've got the server up and running. So I'm gonna have to work on a spawn, and then I'll give you an update on that tomorrow. I'll make a post in the main chat about it. And yeah, we'll have to set up like some signs to kind of explain some of the basic things like the protection stones, the crafting recipes, all that hoo-ha. But I'll also make a post on that in the server and just explain it. I assume that the majority of people playing on the server will be in the Discord chat. But yeah, it's 3 AM. I honestly can't even think anymore. So I think I'm gonna take it's just you in the chat. Might be somebody else in the chat because it's saying there's 3 people. But I think it's just you and me, Armand. So good night, man. Thanks for watching. It's been a good stream. I'm feeling very happy. We're up to 121 subscribers. Wish me luck in the pumpkin war. Peace, man.